How long before he comes to?
Probably another couple of hours.
And has the operation been what you might call a success?
Well, we can only really answer that when the pad has been removed.
Of course you can. I'm sorry, Nez, I'm not thinking straight.
Can I ask something? Did you have to take his eye out? I mean, actually...
No, the operation involved making tiny, tiny incisions to the white of the eye.
So it wasn't ever taken...
It wasn't ever taken out, no.
Now then, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Will she be staying at home, cleaning that fire grate? Or will she be going to the ball?
The Weatherfield Traders' annual dinner dance.
And who is president of Weatherfield Traders?
You are.
Excuse me. Is your Molly here?
Molly? No, she isn't.
Well, if you see her, can you say that I want a word with her and it's urgent?
Hey, there's going to be no more violence, is there?
No, there isn't, no.
Oh, well, I hope not. Hey, I was just wondering.
I'm sorry, Diggory, but the answer's no.
Well, let me ask you first.
No, listen. I work here. You're my boss. Let's just keep things nice and simple, eh?
Won't be a smashing do.
I'm sure it will.
Hey, the cream of Weatherfield society will be there, even if some of them have gone a bit off.
There's no point you going on. The answer's still going to be no.
How many years?
20 to the day since I proposed to her.
Well, do you know what I'd do if I was in your shoes?
No, go on, what?
Nothing. Stay away. Let her get over it.
Really? And how much time would you recommend exactly?
Well, I don't know. If it was a one-night stand, I'd say, what, 2, 3 weeks? But it wasn't that, was it?
Well, in a way, trouble was, of course, it was one-night stand after another one-night stand.
After another.
Yeah.
In that case, I'd say you're 6 months too soon. I take it there's no other man involved.
No.
So there's no rush on that score, but you go in with guns blazing and I don't think she's going to like it.
Leave off. I wanted to know how I'm feeling, didn't I? And if you think these are over the top, wait till you see what I've got planned for her later. Which is why I don't want to leave it today, so do us a favour, Michael, and bank that cheque for me.
Yeah, of course I will.
So,
what you got planned for later?
she's gone. Really tremendous. OK, chaps, it is a far, far better thing I do, or is it? Keep your fingers crossed, eh?
Well, what was all that about?
Well, Danny wanted me to tell him when Frankie left for work, so he can sneak in the house and leave the flowers.
Do you know what she'll do if he does that? Change the locks. So he won't do it again.
You?
Sorry, love, I thought you'd gone to work.
Day off. Been to the shops. How'd you get in?
A spare key out the back.
Right, well, it won't be there anymore.
Fine. Happy anniversary.
If only.
Well, as happy as it can be, of course.
And what am I meant to do with them? I ain't got anything big enough.
What about that vase with the handles, the big one? The one, you know, the one we always said you was going to put me ashes in.
Danny, I don't want them anyway.
No?
Well, what do you think? That I want flowers from you strewn all over the house?
Well, they ain't going to do any harm, love, are they? Well, listen, if you don't want them, Frank, just chuck them in the bin.
Yeah, I might just do that.
And so what if I hadn't have done anything? Hey, what would you have thought then? Oh, he don't care?
I know you don't care. You've proved that.
Well, now I'm trying to prove that I do, love.
So you've brought me flowers. Thanks.
Fine. So how are you then?
Been better.
How's life with Oliver Reed?
She stopped drinking.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it either.
Well, Frank, to be fair, at least with her here, you got a bit of company, love, ain't you? Whereas me, stuck in that flat on me, Todd, you know, I'm going to go bonkers one of these nights, start staring round a twist, love.
Yeah, and whose fault's that, eh?
Anyway, happy anniversary, even though I know it's not. But, Frank, I promise you, next year's is going to be fantastic. Right, I'll get off then, eh? You say you're not working, love? Does that mean you're going to be in all afternoon?
Should be, yeah.
Good.
Why?
He's in good hands. I suppose they should be grateful for that.
Hiya. Hey, don't pull faces at me, otherwise it'll be me and you in the ring next. Hey, do you fancy that? Having a go? Of course, you'll have to take your specs off first.
And that's your idea of humour, is it?
Oh, sorry, what do you want me to do? Wear a red nose?
I cannot believe that anyone could be so insensitive.
You do know Ashley's in hospital, do you? And that he might lose his sight in one eye?
I'm going indoors, else I cannot trust myself to speak.
What, you mean that Ashley's in hospital?
Because Nathan hit him.
No, just hang on a minute, I didn't know! How could I know?
He thinks all I have to do is say yes. He moves back in and we're straight away back to normal.
Yeah, well, he's pretending that's what he thinks. He knows it ain't going to be that easy.
I was dreading today. I knew he'd do something. He wouldn't be Danny if he didn't. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Oh, goodness.
Anniversary.
Funny. Never sent me any flowers when it was ours.
Lucky you.
He's probably charged them to the business anyway.
So, I gather you've started at the bookies?
Oh, yeah, just half a day today till I know what's what. Oh, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. Without even thinking about it. I'm doing what I always do when I just come in and get myself a drink. Except I don't anymore, do I? Not now. Sorry, what were you asking me?
So is it hard not drinking?
Yeah, harder sometimes than others. So, Danny boy's trying to worm his way back in, is he? I can't say I'm surprised. You know, he tried to come back to me after I'd found him with you. I said, no, thanks, I don't need you. I've got a bottle to keep me company. And I did have a whole line of bottles lined up one after the other. I think I'll have a cup of tea. You two all right?
Molly! Hang on.
You gonna hit me again?
No.
Haven't changed, have you? Still big fat fizz. Do what she says, I'll get a fist in your gob.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm hearing things.
No, you're not.
Sorry. You don't know the meaning.
Yeah, I do. And yeah, I am. I'm really sorry. I apologise, right?
But it was my fault, really. Because I made you do it.
No!
Like I was always making you hit me at school. Every time, it was always my fault.
No, it wasn't. I don't know why you're trying to make me say that.
And what you'd really like to do is hit me again. So go on, why not?
No, I don't want to hit you again. I wish I never had. Listen, I know what I'm like and I just can't help it, but I am sorry. I am.
Oh, no.
What an act, eh? Should be on telly.
She sounded all upset.
Hiya, Molly. Come to help your dad while I go for my lunch.
Mean I've got a choice.
See you later.
Hey, keep yourself free for Friday.
Me, why?
Traders' Ball.
No. I told you last year I'm not going again.
And I'd hoped you wouldn't have to. But see, sometimes this world isn't as you'd like it to be. In fact, for some of us, it never is.
I'm just going for a walk. Won't be long.
You know, you could have told me. There I was making a fool of myself, telling Claire to put them up.
Yeah, well, there won't be any more putting them up.
But it was an accident.
No, not really, no.
What do you mean, not really, no?
Here we are.
Good man.
Well, surely they must know whether the operation's been a success.
Well, only Ashley can tell us that, and he won't know till they take the bandages off.
That must be nerve-wracking.
Poor Fred, I bet you can't think about anything else, can you?
I can't, no.
Red wine?
Please, big one.
Fred! Now, glad I've caught you. Weatherfield Traders Ball.
What about it?
Well, I know I've gone with you always in the past, but Keith's asked me to go with him this time, and I couldn't think of a reason to say no, so what I've said is yes. Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind at all, Audrey.
Oh, right. That's very nice of you.
Well, I ate him because he got me round. He wasn't expecting it. We weren't wearing gloves. We weren't even in the ring.
What do you mean, got you riled? What about?
It doesn't matter what about.
About me, yeah. I knew there was something. I could tell by the way you've been acting.
Yeah, but it was an accident. I mean, you didn't mean to hurt him.
Didn't I? So why did I hit him if I didn't mean to hurt him?
Yeah. Well, don't start blaming this all on me because it is not my fault.
Did I say it was?
No, but you're thinking it.
Tracy, it was my fault, yeah? Mine. Now what I've got to do is go over there and tell Fred what really happened.
No, you haven't. Why?
Why do you think? Because he's Ashley's dad.
Well, so what? Would you tell him if it was you?
Well, he ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, well, I don't like having to do it, but...
But what? A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
You're dead right, he has. Shan't be a minute. And he turned me around and I hit him. And what I'm saying is, we wasn't in the ring and I wasn't wearing gloves.
So it wasn't an accident that happened while you were boxing?
It wasn't, no.
You mean you meant to hurt him?
I don't know what I meant. You know, it just happened.
But you lost your temper?
Yeah. And I'm sorry I didn't come over sooner, but... Well, I was just hoping that he'd be all right and that there'd be no need.
Well... It's very good of you to tell us now.
If there's anything I can do, obviously I'll...
This row you had, what were it about?
It could have been about anything. We just had a row, that's all.
So you're not saying?
Well, what does it matter?
1 minute you're saying if there's anything you can do, and the minute Fred asks you a question, you won't answer.
What matters is it wasn't like how you were thinking. An accident while we were training.
I was thinking that, and you know why?
Because I gave you that impression.
Give me that impression. I said, give me that impression. You're as good as told me to my face.
I just wanted to set the record straight. And I just hope and pray that it'd be all right.
Don't we all?
You know what I think? He's just come forward and told the truth now, because he knows you'll find out anyway.
From Ashley?
Exactly.
Well, but he could have denied it, or made it sound like it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I don't see how, Bev.
Fred, what are you going to do?
Do?
Well, if it wasn't an accident.
It was assault. I think you should go to the police.
See, she has forgiven me already.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, deep down in her heart, I think she has, yes.
So why are you still living round the corner, then?
Well, because she don't want people to think she's soft. And when I'm talking about people, I'm talking about Carol and Jamie in particular. She wants them to see that she's making me suffer.
And that's your interpretation?
Yes, it is. And it will be proven to be true when she sees what else I've got in store for her. I know the woman, Michael, she will not be able to resist. Don't you worry about that.
Most of the women I know are very good at resisting. Sometimes it's the best thing they've done.
Yeah. But here, great. Great. Now, you don't want a little bet on whether this works out or not, do you?
You save your money, my son. You might need it to pay the rent on that flat.
He wasn't wearing gloves, and they weren't even in ring.
He just hit him.
Just hit him.
Why, though?
Oh, well, he didn't tell me that. Just said that had a falling out.
It would have been Ashley standing up for me and Nathan for Tracy.
You not get on with her?
I can't stand the stupid cow. And if it's because of her that Ashley's going to lose his eye...
Hey, no.
Well, he is!
You
I
don't
know he
know
is!
that. You don't know that, love. You know something that nobody does. Not yet. Now, think on. However many eyes he's got working, he won't want you to see you like this.
You know, I think it's really stupid that you told him.
Oh, no, he had to.
No, he didn't. And you know what he's doing now? He's blaming me, aren't you?
Am I? No, what makes you say that?
Because I can tell. Even if he's not saying it, he's thinking it. Well, I tell you something. No one is blaming me because it was not my fault.
See you later, maybe.
Yeah, well.
Just feel like getting out of here and never coming back, man.
No, Ashley will be in training next week. You'll be laughing about it, I promise.
Yeah, I don't think so, Summer.
Fizz! Oh, hello.
I've been waiting for you.
What, to tell me what a louse I am after what I did to your girlfriend?
To tell you how I thought you was great. The way you apologised to her. I was there. I just didn't want you to see me.
I won't be surprised if you never wanted to see me again.
I need to talk to you.
What about?
Not here. Come into the house for 10 minutes.
Go on, then.
So after everything he's done, he thinks he can waltz in here with a bunch of flowers and ask him to solve everything. I hope you told him where to stick them.
He always was one for the grand gesture.
I mean, a birthday or something would have been bad enough. But the anniversary of your engagement, he's winding you up.
He wasn't going to let today go by without something. It's a Danny tradition.
I still haven't had a drink.
Good. Well done, Mum.
And Eric, from the bookies, he offered to take me for one at dinner time, but I said I couldn't, that I had something else on. Well, I didn't want to say that I was a...
No. Why should you? Just make an excuse.
If he keeps asking, I'll say I'm dieting. I'm not drinking because I'm on a diet.
What do you keep looking at the flowers for?
I'm just wondering what to do with him.
He's getting to you, isn't he?
No. No, he isn't. And he's not going to either.
He said I've got to try not to move any more than I have to. That way the retina's got a better chance of reattaching itself.
Nathan's been talking to your dad.
Yeah?
Saying how it all happened. You and him were arguing, and then he punched you with his fist, is that right?
More or less, yeah.
What were we arguing about? Me and Tracy?
Look, Claire, all I wasn't bothered about is my eye getting better. I don't want no one blaming me for it.
So it was about me and Tracy?
Look, just tell me Dad come in, will you? Don't know what he's doing out there anyway.
Told you. Wanted to give us some time together.
He never does at home.
Fred Ashley says he'd come in now.
How's it feel?
Just a bit of an headache, that's all. Listen, Dad. Everything Nathan's told you, well, it's true, but it's as much as my fault as it is his.
How can it be?
Because I kept going on at him. Besides, he's my friend. I don't want anyone going against him because of this.
Keep still, you said you had to move.
So when you see Nathan, you treat him as normal.
Right.
You promise?
Promise.
I'd rather be with you any day. It was just... I don't know, really.
Molly trying to get her own back.
It was the way she talked about you. She made you sound real hard. And so I started to think you were, even though I knew you weren't. Does that make sense?
No, but go on.
But then, when I heard you saying sorry to her, and you were getting all upset, it reminded me of what you're really like.
And what's that?
The best person I've ever met. And the one I always want to be with. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's her. What should I say?
Give it here. Hello? Molly?
Fizz.
It is, yeah. That used to be Kirky's girlfriend. And that still is Kirky's girlfriend. In spite of everything you've done to try and turn him against me. Would you like to speak to him?
Yeah, I would.
Well, you can't.
She'll go mad.
So are you bothered? Kurt, the correct answer is no.
No.
You know, you're the best person I've ever met. I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you love me.
Yeah. I do, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mike, did I wake you?
No, you didn't wake me.
Because I wasn't asleep. Really? Well, you're doing a good impression. Right, listen, them lads are ready to go. All we got to do now is try and get ourselves an audience, all right? No point going to all this trouble if the lady in question ain't aware of it, is there?
Yeah.
Jamie, my son, how are you? What do you want? Well, do you think I could have a word with Frankie?
Well, it's kind of up to her if she wants to talk to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is, but just tell her I'm asking nicely, eh, son?
It's the man that left the flowers, said he wants to speak to you.
What about?
No idea. Want me to tell him to get it lost?
Give it here. You've got to be strong with him, Frankie. I know, I've been there. What?
Hello, babe. There's something I'd like you to see. Do you think you can step outside the front door?
What are you on about?
Just go on, have a look, eh?
Have a look at what?
Well, if I tell you, it'll spoil it, won't it? Just step outside, babe, eh?
Yes, all right.
Yes! Right, come on, go, go, go. Adam, quick as you can. You coming or what?
What is it?
I don't know, he wouldn't say.
Be another one of his tricks.
Yes, look at that. Fantastic. She's got to forgive me now. She's just got to.